was really delighted to be selected for this committee. It gathers experts on private debt and private credit from around the sort of financial spectrum. It includes really prominent LPs, including Allianz, APG, University of California, along with companies like Angelo and other alternative asset managers, to really come to a consensus on what to do about ESG. The PRI has been expanding their reach in fixed income, so first corporate credit and sovereign credit, and most recently securitized credit and private debt. And we really see the opportunity in private debt as the markets are growing really, really quickly. And it's an opportunity to increase sustainability capacity among small and medium enterprises that haven't traditionally been the focus of corporate engagement on ESG or disclosed on ESG. And so, we have two main goals. Our first priority is working with private equity sponsors to really be aligned on what we're going to ask for from borrowers. And the UNPRI has released an ESG factor map that was essentially designed to streamline the ESG disclosures that should happen sort of during due diligence among private equity and private credit. And we're also working on a DDQ for our GPs that are looking to assess the ESG performance of LPs. UNPRI has always been a convener, and so they are sort of working across all of the other industry groups like the LSTA, the ACC, the LMA, to build consensus on what the right questions are, so that you sort of know what you're shooting for, rather than having all of these sort of fractured surveys asking for different things. Angelo Gordon has built a legacy of focusing their investments on three things. One is research, one is portfolio construction, and one is capital preservation, really managing for downside risk. And we think that those three factors will improve risk-adjusted returns over the long term. So when it comes to ESG, pretty much nothing has changed. And nothing has changed because we believe that ESG integration only enhances those three factors that will lead to risk-adjusted returns. So, definitionally, by incorporating a broader spectrum of risk and value, you're going to be able, to price more risk, to capture more value. And we really think that that is aligned with how we approach our commitment to our fiduciaries, our LPs, because we have the mandate to maximize risk-adjusted returns. What has changed over the 30 years is that ESG is becoming priced more and more into the mainstream market. So it's becoming more and more of a part of fundamental analysis. So the challenge there is really increasing the capacity of our investment professionals to recognize ESG factors, recognize when ESG factors are becoming material, and really understanding how they'll drive asset values over the short, medium, and long term. And so our priority is really increasing the sophistication there. We really truly believe that because material ESG factors are definitionally financial factors, that they should be owned by our investment teams. And so our investment professionals have to be able to make nuanced decisions around which ESG factors matter for their investment, for their asset class, for their specific strategy. And that has really created a sort of diversity of ESG approaches among the 10 strategies we have. So this is actually it's a very important question, and it's a very important conference. Net zero ambitions and the energy transition are really a collective action problem, right? It requires a number of different diverse actors across the sort of global economic system, across borders. And so forums like this, especially right after the UN General Assembly, means that you get stakeholders from across the globe to come in the same room and talk about ambitions of moving forward toward net zero. It allows people that otherwise wouldn't have met to meet, to collaborate, to talk about sort of overlaps in purpose. And so it's really, really important. Obviously, the UN is the global convener on all global issues, and so of course this is the right forum and the right group of people to spend time with.